What is up, Dan fam? In today's video, I'm going to teach you the fastest way in 2018 for you to make some money online. It's not going to be a little bit of money. It's going to be a lot of money. So pay close attention. You're really going to like this video. So first thing is first that I want to talk about is this has really nothing to do with going out there and building your own Shopify store or really doing anything in regards to running your own e-commerce business. What this is more so generic how to make money online and kind of three different routes that you can use. Now I'm going to just talk about these three because these are three high in demand services. And again, if you don't know yet, we're going to be talking about offering a service in exchange for cash, not in regards. We're exchanging something that you can do for cash. So first things first, these are the three highest paying services that I've seen around, and I've gone ahead and hired people to do this for me, and I've gone ahead and paid countless thousands of dollars. So I know that there's a demand for these three particular type of jobs everywhere. And if you know how to do anything in regards to what I'm about to teach you, this fits just for you. So first thing is first, building a Shopify store. Now, contrary to popular belief, people are paying anywhere from $500 up to $10,000 for people to build a Shopify store for them. Now, where can you find these people? You can find them in Facebook groups. You can find them on a site like Upwork, freelancer.com, and Upwork.com, freelancer.com. A lot of these freelance sites, people are going to be posting, hey, I need to go ahead and get a Shopify store created. And guess what? That's where you come in because Shopify is probably the easiest thing or easiest site to create an actual e-commerce store on, a storefront on. So when it comes down to it, I don't know why people don't want to do it. Some people rather just spend their money than waste their time. And I know that firsthand. I'd rather pay to have somebody do it for me than do something myself. And then I just go through all the settings and whatnot and make sure everything's correct. And that's a lot easier for me. So I'm willing to go out there and spend, $500 up to $2,000 for a new store created just for me. And I've done that, especially with Vivere. So that's one thing that you can do. You'll make a decent amount of money. I think personally, just doing this, if you build 2-3 stores every single week, you can go out there and make around like $5,000 to $8,000 every given month. Now, the key here is if you want to be smart about this and pay very close attention, I'm going to show you how to make a lot of money right here. What you do is you say, okay, I'll charge you $50 to $250, right? And what you do is you take a percentage of all their sales. So anywhere from 10, 15, 20% for kind of think about it as the $250 being a retainer. You bill it for them 100% free, and then you take X percent of their net. Now, again, this puts somebody in one of two spots. Either they're going to agree and hopefully they run the store and make you a lot of money, or you're going to charge them the $500 to $2,000 where you're still making a decent amount of money. So they're going to have one of two options. They either pay you for it, they do it themselves, they find someone else, or they give you a percentage with a small retainer. Which, again, I haven't personally done this ever because I know if I create something, I'm going to be making a lot of money from it. So I'd rather just pay whatever amount it is to somebody who's actually very, very qualified. So kind of keep that in mind that this is a route that you can go down. So I'm going to put a percentage with retainer. So if you wanted to go down this route, and I'm just going to go ahead and kind of touch on this a little bit more. The retainer can do, and this is where a little bit more advanced service comes into play. And this is really cool. I know a lot of you are going to like this. With the retainer, let's just say you have a $500 retainer plus 10%, right? So what happens here is the retainer, let's just say the store makes $50,000, right? So $50,000, and this is with your 10%. Now, whether or not you talk to the owner and say you want it on Rev, and if they agree, that's really bad because nobody should agree on 10% Rev. But if you do it on profit, let's just say the store netted $50,000, right? So it's going to be $5,000 for you. However, you already got your $500 up front, so they only have to pay you $4,500. So that's what the retainer would act like, so kind of keep that in mind. Now, the other thing that you can go out there and do is creating email sequences. So if you can go out and pretty much write copy, what you can be going and doing is selling people email series, create custom email series to get people to buy stuff from them. Now, this is a highly sought after, more so skill. You have to learn how to go and sell to somebody through the written text. Now, emails, get this, emails can range depending on the word count, okay? Let's just say you have like 300-400 words, anywhere from $50 to $100 an email. Now, if you do 7 emails, which is what I do, I'll do 7-day sequences, that's going out there and charging. I can charge literally hundreds of dollars just to write a single email because I know they convert and they work. So one email, if I were to pay $100 to somebody, that email I know will generate me $2, $3, $4, $5,000 back. So essentially that $100 is well worth the money you spend, or well worth the money somebody spends to you. Just make sure you provide very, very compelling copy, compelling emails. So this is something that's highly sought after. It's just copywriting, okay? And you can go out there and simply put, learn copy on YouTube, or there's a bunch of different emails that you can go through. You can go through a lot of marketer emails, but this one I'm going to go ahead and classify, and I'm going to be very, very honest with you, as a little bit more advanced. Building a WordPress site. This is super easy. Now, depending on what the person wants, you can go to Upwork, Freelancer, find people to go, create WordPress websites for, and it's that simple. There's really nothing too complex to it. When it comes down to building a WordPress site, it's installing WordPress, adding some apps, and then you can charge. Okay, and this is pretty cool. Monthly for monitoring. So monitor. There we go, spelt monitoring right. So essentially what you can go is you can go ahead and keep charging somebody for a service, which would be to monitor whether it's their comments or to monitor their entire WordPress site, whatever it is. So tying this all together, ideally what you want to happen here is you want to get money every month. So you want to start getting, again, I'm not really big into the whole client model because it's almost like working for a boss, but essentially you want to get paid every single month. And you don't want to always keep getting new clients to keep paying you. So the long-term strategy here is get X, Y, and Z amount of money. So I'm just going to put double figures over here, and your whole goal here is to take that money and then reinvest. Okay, whether that's into your own knowledge, whether that's into creating a Shopify store, creating a brand. Whatever it is, just reinvest that money smart. You can even go into crypto and probably have a decent amount of returns. So when it comes down to it, this is a pretty fast and easy way to make a lot of money just following these three. And if you've ever heard of a site called Fiverr, or heck, even Ecomplug, you can do microservices. So these services, what they do is, let me just go and just type in business, right? Now this is one that everybody shares, but I have to go out there and share it because this is pretty easy. One thing, let me just go over here, video ad. What you can do with a video ad on Fiverr is you can go ahead and list and say, yeah, I'll create you a video ad. And what you can do is you can actually use Animoto, okay? So you can buy a copy of Animoto for every single month and create a certain amount of videos and then charge people $5, $10 to go out there and, well, create an ad for them. So the ad doesn't need to be super, super complex. Let's just see here. I'll create a Facebook video ad. So let's just see here. So buy one, get one free. Let's just see what we have here. So this ad probably is this video is, I don't know. Maybe the seller watches my channel, so I'm not going to say anything. So, Animoto, you can create these type of videos. Let's just see here. 3 orders in queue. There's 47 reviews. I don't really know if there's any way to check how many have been sold. But essentially, if you think about this, standard $40 for 47. So if we whip out the handy-dandy calculator, we have 47 people at, let's just say $40, that's $1,880. And guess what? If you go ahead and you just go to Animoto, you can create better looking videos than that. And all you're paying is, let's just see, $42 a month. So if somebody's going out there and charging these people, and he's paying $50 a month, his profit just right there was $1,800. So that's a fairly simple way. You can also list it on Ecomplug to go out there and get even more sales. So again, when it comes down to it, there's a ton of ways to make money. And I'm going to add Fiverr down here just because of the fact that Fiverr plus Animoto, all right, easy. This is literally easy money. All you have to do is just list it up on Fiverr, start getting sales, and guess what? You are done. It's just that simple. All right, so listen, Dan Fam Notification Squad, and if you're new here, what I want you to do right now is click the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe and you have notifications set up. The reason being is because we're going to start picking up the giveaways again. All right, so the giveaways are actually really fun, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's cash, or just some pretty cool other little prizes like the iPhone X we recently gave out. So again, make sure you're subscribed, you have notifications turned on, because I'm going to be releasing a video every single day, actually, not just releasing a video. I'm releasing a video every single day. Make sure you come and you watch those, because we're going to be releasing some pretty dang awesome stuff within the next week. So Dan Fam Notification Squad, and anybody who's not part of the Dan Fam yet, go and click the subscribe button down below. Go ahead and make sure you're also getting notifications for our newest video releases, and we'll see you tomorrow.